Hi, and thank you for visiting my channel. For more information, kindly subscribe and follow. Now let's get started.
WWE superstars are gunning for a potential spot as the next Paul Heyman guy. The Hall of Famer will be on tonight's Raw to deliver a special message with Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker, and fans can only guess what the trio has in store. Heyman is fueling speculation with remarks on a very familiar face, Solo Sikoa. The wise man and the problem have a troubling past. Things between Heyman and Sikoa went sideways during Roman Reigns' post-WrestleMania XL hiatus. Solo built his own Bloodline 2.0 faction and destroyed Heyman on SmackDown one night, putting him on the shelf for months. Roman later returned to defeat Solo in Tribal Combat, but Heyman has since turned on the Tribal Chief and CM Punk to help Rollins win at WrestleMania 41. The WWE veterans linked up with Breakker on Raw, and rumors have swirled on potential additions to the faction. Sikoa continues working hard to bounce back from the loss to Reigns and the demise of the Bloodline 2.0. Despite Heyman's history with him and the ongoing hard times, the 2024 WWE Hall of Famer is proud of the Usos' younger brother. Speaking to Shaq Wrestling, Heyman offered immense praise on Sikoa, declaring him to be the most improved WWE talent from the last year, covering the 40th annual Showcase of Immortals through WrestleMania 41 week. "I think Solo Sikoa was the single most improved performer in WWE from WrestleMania 40 through this week right now, and I am so proud of what he accomplished in that time. I would dare say if you look back a few years from now at the year he had, and carrying that side of SmackDown, he wasn't only the most improved performer of the past year, he is perhaps, in a one-year span, the most improved performer over a one-year span, ever. He went from being a stoic mute to someone who can carry his end of the microphone," Heyman said. H/D to Wrestling, Inc. Paul Heyman continued. "And that's against anybody he wanted to, including me, Roman Reigns, anybody that stepped up against him on the microphone. Solo Sikoa held his own. I did not hear of, witness, nor read about, even on the cynical internet, of a bad match he had over the past year. He delivered in the ring, on the mic, he carried SmackDown from an antagonist position on the mic. Even after I was gone, he carried his end and held his own against Roman on the mic," Heyman said. H/D to Wrestling, Inc. Heyman believes Sikoa has to be proud of himself and what he has achieved so far. The former ECW boss pointed to how quickly Solo has grown on WWE's main roster as something he should be proud of. It remains to be seen if Heyman's praise will lead to Solo joining Rollins and Breakker under Heyman's leadership, which would also bring a return to the red brand for the problem. As the WWE Universe prepares for another explosive edition of Monday Night Raw, an unexpected twist has already sent shockwaves through the locker room and fans alike. Paul Heyman, the wise man, the mastermind behind the Bloodline, has made a startling public statement regarding Solo Sikoa that has fans speculating about the very future of the legendary faction. Appearing on WWE's The Bump early Monday morning, Heyman, wearing his trademark scowl and all-black suit, stunned the panel and the WWE Universe with words that seemed equal parts praise and prophecy. Solo Sikoa, Heyman said, staring directly into the camera, is not just the enforcer of the Bloodline. He's not just the younger brother. Solo is becoming something else. Something dangerous. Something even Roman Reigns didn't fully prepare for. And if Raw doesn't brace itself tonight, there will be consequences." Heyman's ominous tone and cryptic wording immediately triggered a storm of speculation. Many fans are wondering, is Heyman sowing seeds of rebellion? Is this the first step towards Solo Sikoa breaking away from Roman Reigns, and from the Bloodline entirely? Insiders report that tensions have been brewing backstage for weeks. Since Roman Reigns' absence following his loss at SummerSlam, Solo Sikoa has taken on a more commanding presence. He appointed Tama Tonga and later Tonga Loa as his loyal soldiers, expanding a darker, more ruthless version of the faction. Many have dubbed it the Bloodline 2.0, but Heyman's latest words may imply even more transformation is underway. When asked to clarify what he meant by something dangerous, Heyman leaned forward and replied coldly, "I've served some of the greatest champions in WWE history. Brock Lesnar, CM Punk, Roman Reigns. But Solo Sikoa, he is not like them. He does not negotiate. He does not need a title to demand respect. He only needs silence. And destruction. And tonight, on Raw, you'll all understand why I've stopped giving him advice." That final line, "I've stopped giving him advice," left even the most seasoned WWE analysts in shock. Has Heyman severed ties with Solo? Or is he simply stepping aside, acknowledging that Solo has surpassed his influence? To understand the gravity of this, one has to look back at Heyman's role in the Bloodline's rise. It was Paul Heyman who orchestrated Roman Reigns' transformation into the tribal chief. It was Heyman who manipulated feuds, controlled narratives, and ensured the dominance of the faction for over 3 years. For Heyman to step back now, voluntarily or not, means Solo Sikoa may be ascending not only as a dominant force but as a leader with his own brutal vision. Backstage sources at Raw are reportedly on high alert. One producer, speaking on condition of anonymity, said, "Heyman doesn't speak unless there's a plan. And when he sounds like this, it means somebody's getting hurt. Badly." Several stars are rumored to be targets of Solo's aggression tonight, especially given recent confrontations with Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. Rhodes, who remains one of the top babyfaces on Raw, has been vocal about the chaos the Bloodline has brought to both brands. And with Jey Uso missing in action and Roman Reigns still off television, the possibility of a full-scale Solo-led siege on Raw is not off the table. Even WWE commentator Corey Graves weighed in during a pre-show segment, noting, "This feels bigger than a heel turn or a new faction member. If Heyman's telling the truth, and he usually is, Raw is about to become a battlefield." Heyman's cryptic message also raised a chilling point: if he's no longer Solo's advisor, then who is? Some believe Solo has aligned himself with another powerful figure, possibly even someone from outside WWE, hinting at a forbidden door scenario. Others believe that Solo Sikoa is simply taking matters into his own hands, building an empire not with words or strategy, but with blood. Adding to the mystery, WWE's official Twitter account posted a graphic hours after the Heyman interview: Solo Sikoa standing alone in a dark hallway, red-tinted lighting behind him, with the words, "I don't follow. I destroy." As of this writing, no segment involving Solo Sikoa has been officially announced for Raw. But security has reportedly been increased at the arena, and several talents have requested changes to their travel schedule out of concern. According to one locker room source, when Heyman warns you about someone, you better listen. Especially when that someone doesn't need a microphone to make you bleed. Whether Solo Sikoa is stepping into a new leadership role, breaking free from the Bloodline, or preparing a sinister ambush on Raw, one thing is certain: Paul Heyman's shocking statement has changed the atmosphere heading into tonight's show. And the question on everyone's mind now is chilling. If Paul Heyman, the man who stood beside Brock Lesnar as he destroyed legends, fears Solo Sikoa,